what's good? How's everybody doing? I hope you are doing fine. So I am back. Yes, this is going to be a face you have to get used to now. Every flipping Wednesday, get used to seeing this face. Yes. So we are back at our usual venue, back in our town, Mufulira, Lunsonga. So yeah, thank you to our venue sponsor, Cafe Wani, as usual. Thank you for granting us the time, according us the time to at least record our, shenanigans here. Very grateful, very thankful, and yeah. Today, I am not alone. Yes, I have two guests with me. Very good friends of mine, both of them. One male, one female. First one is Benjamin Musonda. I met Benja in 2017. I came to Mufulira in 2017. I met him in 2017, and yeah, our friendship has just been moving on that trajectory. And we work together at the hospital. Second guest is Trisha Banda. I met Trisha 2009. Yeah, grade 10. Yeah, we'll get into that as we go. So you'll see my guest in a short while. So with Trisha, when I mentioned, as the switch came from audio to video, I mentioned to say on some of the episodes there were guests I had, and I did give credits to the guests I had. So I think should be the second, or is it third audio episode. Yes, I did mention to say my guest host was Trisha Banda, so I have her live with me today. So let's get into it.
Yes.
All right, so Benjamin Musonda, Trisha Banda, yeah, pretty much. So like I said, we met in 2017, eh?
Yeah.
I came to Mufulira in 2017. We met in 2017, and wait, I think it was just like vibes instantly. There was no this or that, titiki channeling or whatever. It was like vibes. Like, this is my G, this is my friend, and it's just been like that, ne?
Yeah, and they kicked off from there.
So Benja is a clinical officer at Ronald Ross General Hospital. We work together. I'm in the pharmacy department. He's a clinical officer. And what else do you do? Medical shani with the rugby, the Mufulira rugby team.
And the national team as well.
Oh, and the national team.
Exactly.
See, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's why you're all over, catching flights, left, right, and center.
Exactly.
Is it nice? All right. So, Mr. Benja, a brief intro. Well, I
think you've said most of the things, but
yeah,
like you said, Benjamin is a name, Musonda is a surname. Wait, do I need to talk about like work? How long I've been? Yeah. So, I think we didn't meet in 2017.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, I think the time I met you is also the time I met her.
Oh, is it?
Yes, I think in the pharmacy. Yes, actually that day. She came to see you when you were working.
Well, I've actually known him.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I knew you. I was a student. I used to see you around.
Okay, yeah. So I think I actually met the first time I actually spoke to either of you was on the very first.
The first
yes,
time talking. I thought
exactly.
You spoken before.
No, I don't think we had we?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think we just used to say hi.
Yeah.
Because one of those, she's a workmate, some new person that has joined us and stuff
some
like that.
Some kababe like this.
Oh, please.
Alright, so that's Benjamin Musonda.
So that's about it.
Next to Benjamin Musonda is Trisha Banda. Like I mentioned, feminism, what's the big idea? Should have been the second episode or third episode on the audio. Yeah. She was my guest and longest friend I have in this town, actually. How many years are we talking? That was like
2009.
2009, eh? Yeah, she was actually my first friend. Boarding school. Brief history with this one. Boarding school, let's see. Grade 10, term 1, I was a Kablonga girls. All right, and I kept telling my mom, I want to go to a boarding school. Just take me to I do not want to be a day scholar. So term 1, Kablonga girls. Term 2, she managed to find me a boarding school. Mukamambo 2 girls high school. It was good. Yeah, and I remember I moved in the night. So people were studying, right?
Yeah,
prep.
for prep.
Yes, prep and whatnot. So I was reaching with my own bunk bed, my own shiny and whatnot. So I reached, I think that was like past 19 hours or something. Mm-hmm. Got in the dormitory, and there was this girl who didn't go to study because she was sick.
I was sick. I really was sick.
She was sick, so
I really was sick. I wasn't feeling well.
first day of boarding school, met this girl and we clicked instantly, and it's been we've been moving like that. Yeah, so she's a nurse professionally, and she's a writer as well, so there's that. Trisha Banda. I know I'm saying maybe everything before they actually introduce themselves, but yeah, please, Trisha Banda, what's your deal?
Again, the name has been mentioned several times. Trisha Banda, I'm registered nurse by profession, so I don't know what's there to say. We've been friends since 2009. We completed high school, we went our separate ways, but we still kept in touch
Here and there.
We link up once in a while until like she went to college and I left the country for a bit. When I returned, I went straight to the Copper Belt where I started doing my registered nursing program. I was a student and Benjamin was already in service at the time. Where I said I knew
Used to see him around.
Yeah, I see him around.
Like me or something, eh?
No, believe me, we were warned. I think the first time I saw you, we were in the ground. It was a sports day. Then you like passed and stuff. But then Supras were a thing. You were wearing a Supra, and I was like, I think I was looking at the Supra. I must have been admiring the Supra, but then the
Okay.
We've always been into like sneakers and yada yada.
The third year next to me saw that, and I think, I don't know, a bunch of other girls said something about you when you walked by. So later on that night, a meeting was held for the juniors.
Really?
Us being the juniors, they were like, stay away from Benjamin.
You had
a reputation
Apparently
of
reputation, but don't.
Of sorts.
You came here for school, blah blah blah. I was like, and since
Really?
then, I kept a low profile.
That's news to me.
That's how come you
Literally, that's news to me.
2017, when I was in third year. So Twambo came to Ronald Ross when she was. So I was trained at the same hospital I'm working at. So when she was posted, I was in my final year, and the friendship, like, you know.
We reconnected. Yeah, pretty much.
We
reconnected.
And everything just kept flowing from then on. Yeah.
So Trisha Banda, Benjamin Musonda, we're going to dive into today's episode. Is neither here nor there. We're going to be touching on a little bit of everything and not everything at the same time. So, guys, where did you grow up from? Lusaka, babes. Where did you grow up from?
Lusaka as well.
Lusaka. The trifecta.
Really?
All right. So, introduction. I think from the previous episodes, there's a little something I introduced on the pod just to get our nerves. And there's no nerves here. I mean, we are each other's people. We are in each other's energy, and we know each other. So, but just to get us on that kind of trajectory of like getting the vibes on, I have my trusted box, okay, and you get to pick a paper from this little box, and you get to answer.
I hope there's nothing weird in there.
Whatever question, whether weird or not weird, you are going to answer. Yes. Yo. All right, so we're going to do 4 rounds of each. So you each pick a paper, and you read out what's on the paper, and you give us an answer. Yeah, let's go. Pick a paper.
I hope it's nothing weird.
So you read the question and you answer.
What's your most used emoji and why?
Emoji.
Nah, I think my most used emoji is the laughing emoji. Cause I'm always making jokes. I'm always trying to laugh with people when I'm texting and all that. I try to make a fun of almost everything.
Situation.
Yeah, every situation, regardless of how serious it is. That's me. That's how I am. So I think that's the most used emoji.
Laughing emoji.
Exactly.
Nice. Baby girl.
Okay. As a child, what did you want to be when you grow up? Strangely, I wanted to become a teacher. Sadly.
Wait, why?
My bad. Let me not say sadly.
Like,
My
why?
mom was
That's
a
wrong.
teacher.
That's wrong. I mean,
My
my mom was a
teacher.
teacher.
Okay,
I know.
no.
What's wrong with you?
Hear me out. I wanted to become a teacher. In primary school, I really used to enjoy going to school. I was weird like that, and my siblings would be like, you know, this girl. I really loved school when I was in primary school, and then later on when I grew up, and then, you know, we grow older, we make fun of these teachers, we give them names. I went like, no, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I saw what it's like. I think in primary school it was easier because we were kids. I thought it's just like that.
Yes.
Even in high school it should be like that. And then when I went to high school, I saw how bad it is.
They
Like,
have
eish.
teaching plans. They have the methodology situations.
not-
I think
No,
not
the
necessarily
detailed-
not the detail,
yeah, so it's
but
like-
just the
That did
pressure
put me
of
off the pressure of dealing
yeah.
with people who are almost your age.
Teenagers
Exactly.
and yada. Yeah.
So it's
Like,
it's
I
literally how you are
Answering
treating
back and
the
talking
teachers,
back.
and you're like, I can't take what I'm doing to these people.
Especially being in a boarding school like that, I was like, no, I can't. But in primary school, I was eager to be a teacher. I was like, I want to
Oh.
teach.
Be a
something.
teacher,
Like,
okay.
I remember telling my mom, she was like,
I don't think actually.
Where's
I
my
don't
name,
think
please?
I knew that actually.
It's never come up.
It's never. Eh?
No.
All right. Next.
Picking the good questions.
Am I?
Let's go.
Oh, what cartoon character would you want to be?
See, good questions.
Whoa, cartoon character. Is it like from like way back or even like the current?
Anything could be. You can draw from the
From like childhood and then and the thing is this, I love animation, so I'm into like cartoons. I love that. So which character would I want? Cartoon character that I've got like way too many in my head, and I feel like if I pick this type of character, the other characters kind of like, why didn't you pick us? You know what I mean?
SpongeBob making your life easier.
You don't care.
Squidward.
I think, for those of us that are old, you know, unlike you, I think I would like to be.
Speak for yourself.
I always loved. I don't know whether you remember the cartoon Bob Moran.
Yeah.
So I mean, his kung fu, his ability to solve cases. I love that. I think that's the type of character that I would want to be.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, like taking charge and all that.
Okay. Cool. Just winging it because she was envious of the question. What character? Just quickly touch on what cartoon character you want to be. What cartoon character would you want to be?
I don't know if you know it. Benjamin probably does. I don't know if you would know.
Probably not. Anime.
Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Oh Lord, how would I not know Avatar the last? Oh Lord,
you watching those?
Yo.
Oh my God.
Katara.
Okay. No.
No.
I was giving context
I actually
to me.
did say it. I did say that guitar.
I was giving context to me knowing what Avatar is.
That girl. Oh, that girl was the ish.
She was a badass.
I loved her. She was my favorite character in the whole series.
What's your question?
Okay, my question is: describe yourself in 3 words.
Yo. And mind you, okay, that's true.
Light, talkative. There, 3 words. Not going
Facts.
further.
No cap. No cap
Just like
detected.
that.
Short.
Agreed.
I'm not putting up the
Agreed.
creative.
No.
Adventurous.
Agreed.
Short, light, talkative. Let's go.
Agreed.
No cap detected. Next.
Nothing weird.
No, there's nothing weird. As you can see, they're all friendly. User friendly. User friendly. Let's go.
What is the worst job you've ever had? Well, the worst job.
Prior to being a clinic officer?
Prior to, I basically just did one other job. Well, in terms of employment, immediately after I just finished my grade 12, I worked for PEP a couple of years back.
Is it?
But it wasn't the worst job. I think the worst job that I ever did was, again, immediately after I finished my grade 12, because I'd moved to the Copper Belt, Ndola to be specific, and then
You're going to be sipping. Sorry. You'll be sipping with the flies and whatnot.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
yeah. So I had like my neighbors, my friends.
Yeah.
So immediately we it's one of those things where you all finish grade 12 at the same time.
Yeah.
So your peers, and then we said, we're not doing anything, so we kind of like took on a job where we just started doing these odd jobs around like the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Where we'd go clean the yards and that. Then this one time we agreed to go pick maize for one of our neighbors. I think that's the worst because in our heads it was a simple, you go pick the maize, pack it, get the, put it in sacks and bring it. The distance.
The
I think
physical labor
yeah.
and all.
So we did the job. I think that what actually made it worse because it was physical.
Yeah.
And what made it worse is that when it was time to get paid, the man kind of like started giving us all these stories and was like, no, I didn't like the way you did the shani, my fields, I had issues. I think that's like basically the worst job that I
job, eh?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. What's your question?
Okay.
Babe, go.
What's your favorite holiday? Right. Well, do I have a favorite?
Do you even go
Christmas?
for a holiday?
Christmas is everybody's favorite holiday, hey?
I mean,
This is like twice
I
in
grew up
a
loving
row.
Christmas. My mom used to go all out for us when it's Christmas time. She'd take us to the salon to do our hair, buy us new dresses. We'd eat chicken and rice. So I think it's been my favorite.
lot of
But
fun.
I don't do that we don't do that anymore at this time. People go out usually to the malls and whatnot, but then I think I just love it because of
Staying
how
grounded.
I grew up.
Yeah. I think okay. Last round, guys. I think Christmas is everybody. It seems like it's everybody's favorite holiday. Hey.
So
Yeah, I think. I mean, there is the issue of exchanging gifts and going out.
I want her
and,
to pick this one. Yeah.
Better be good.
Yeah.
What is your current wallpaper? My current wallpaper.
Let us see it.
It's basically just a word. Just a globe.
Lame.
Well, for those of you or us that use iPhones, you know that you can't have one wallpaper. You literally just, like you can. So they're quite a number. There's the word.
So your current.
The other one.
So your current one is the globe.
Yeah, the globe.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Babe girl, the last question.
Okay.
Answer
Single
truthfully.
or taken?
Answer
Yes.
truthfully.
Am I single or am I taken? How do I know?
Depends on
Do
who's
I look
asking.
single? Do I look taken?
Depends on who's asking.
Depends on who's asking.
I'm joking. I am in a relationship.
Nice.
Really?
Yes. Why does that seem surprising?
Serious relationship
I'm in a very
or
serious relationship.
for jokes relationship?
No, I'm in a very serious relationship.
Our
Give me a handshake.
friends.
Congratulations.
Also, there's two people on set that are in serious relationships.
In a very serious relationship.
Yeah.
Well, two people.
Not public. I don't talk about it. The last time I advertised a relationship, it went south. So we don't do that anymore.
Oh.
We just keep it to ourselves. It's very serious.
I
Very
know.
serious.
I understand.
Sorry, guys.
I mean,
I'm
we
taken.
were there for you, so we know.
Benjamin, don't. We're not doing that.
I mean, okay, weren't we there for you? Weren't we?
Where are you?
When what?
Where are you?
We were there
When the
for
rubbish
you.
was happening, you were watching.
We were
We're
there
not getting into
for
detail.
Wait. When what rubbish was happening, isn't it? I'm curious.
This is the thing. To the viewers, the being there for me he's talking about is the guy that I was supposedly with at the time some years ago was his friend. He was aware of all that his friend was doing, so let's not get into detail.
The way men back
You know
each
how men
other's
Wait,
rubbish.
what was he doing?
Really?
The way men
When you
cover
guys
each
were like
other's
happy,
rubbish.
Let's have
I was
this
devastated
conversation
on your
another
behalf.
episode.
I was actually devastated on your behalf,
I'm not
I
buying
cried
it.
the whole night.
Oh, please! I didn't even shed a tear. Why would you cry?
All right, so see, men cover up
See how he's
their.
covering up his friend.
That's just how it is. Like guy, when they meet
I'll-
you, what's that? Sema.
Are we
it's all
gifts?
good. We're all good now.
We moved on.
My guy.
We moved past
Even
it.
if he was around, he would have attested.
Well, now
Watch this,
it
we are
looks
all
like
good.
you're now attacking. It's like it's men versus women wars
no,
here
no,
now.
no,
I
It's
mean,
always
No,
been like
no,
that
no.
since the beginning of time. Did he really talk to that snake? Or did
Did she?
Adam
Thank
find her
you. Did she?
to go get that apple?
Loki, I think there's something we're missing somewhere. He was just like, babe,
Yo, Adam
babe,
must have said, if you don't give me that apple, I'm finna leave you.
I'm gonna
the
look for
beginning.
somebody else.
Look for lion. Maybe a penguin.
Oh wow. Okay.
yo,
Those kangaroos look, hella fine.
Wait, there were kangaroos.
I'm
That was
sure.
everything.
That was everything.
But they're animals. Okay, no, you know what? Wait. Genesis, right? Neither of you are very. I won't finish that sentence. But
wait, what?
But in
We
the
might just know
beginning,
something.
in the beginning, eh?
Yeah.
When you talk about Adam and Eve,
Yeah.
when we know like Adam was formed from God's likeness, and then Eve, it's the rib and whatnot. At the time when snakes. Okay, I've answered my own question. There were snakes. There were
Everything
animals.
was there.
Yes.
All the
Okay.
animals.
When the people came in, when they came in, now it was like everything was there.
Everything
now,
was
fit
already
for
there,
sharp.
and then the man came in.
Yeah. Okay. No, but I feel like Eve was lacking somewhere. Adam was obviously doing something wrong somewhere. I'm telling you,
Cheating.
Eve
Really?
was lacking. There's
Probably
something Adam
cheating on
wasn't
her.
doing. So she's
No.
like,
The
you
animals
know
more
what?
attention than
You
her.
know what?
Everything was perfect. Everything. I mean, according to the Bible, everything was perfect. The moment man was made, he actually said, "This is perfect," and then
Until
and then the other gender arrived, and
know-
then everything went array.
Probably gave the animals more attention. Men, she needed the attention.
Attention.
I don't know.
then when she got the apple, she's like, let me take a babe.
Take a walk. Then the snake gave her attention.
Then she's like, oh, I've got a boyfriend, I've got a man. Let him also
Really?
take a bite.
He gave
You
her
see?
attention. He asked her, what do you like?
Okay, we're just playing.
You do these things. We're just joking.
We're just playing.
We're Christians and we believe in
We're
what the
just
Bible
playing, yeah. Guys, opinions. Opinions on music and movies. I know there's people that are movie people here
Yeah,
and
like-
people that are music. Wait, do I have? Anyway, this is just my. Yeah, I know she's a movie person. I don't know
I
about
think
you.
I'm both.
You're both.
Yeah.
Benjamin is both, yeah.
Yeah, both. Okay. So Tim, formerly known as Thugger, yeah, Thugger, Zone Fam.
Zone Fam.
Yes.
Zone
He's now doing what, gospel music, right? Yeah, he's now in the gospel industry, and he released an album recently, and the reviews are fire. I don't think I've seen any bad review.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I like his transition. It's like Pompey.
Circular to.
Yeah, and he took his time with this album, because I remember he kept posting, album is coming up, and people were waiting for the longest time, and it came out. Sonder, is it? Yes, Sonder came out, and I think every track is fine. I've not seen any bad review. So I want to talk about, like, let's say the transition from circular music to like gospel music. I'll talk about Pompey a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't even see myself talking about Pompey, but Pompey's transition was amazing. Like, from the jump, his transition was literally amazing, from circular to, and once he just switched, it's like big things now started happening for him. And yeah, I like that for these artists that are like switching and things are like working out for them and yada yada. Tim as well, he took his time with this album, and it's fire per se. So he came from a group, Zone Fam. I mean, we all used to listen to Zone Fam.
Yeah.
And it was like word for word, word for word,
I
word for
remember.
word,
Yeah.
banger for banger. So, so yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, so them partying and, you know, Shani and
Man,
stuff like
just
that, then
having to.
switching now from doing the circular thing, you know, Jerix is doing his own thing. I think Young Verbal, Dub G as well, he's been doing acting. Yeah. And Taga went the gospel route, and there's this album that's fire. So yeah, what's your take on, like, just, I don't know, the transitions and yeah.
I think for me, what has really helped and why there are a lot of like positive review is, like you said, I'll equally bring in Pompey. I remember the time Pompey was transitioning from like circular music into gospel. There was one thing that he said which made it work for him. So
Yeah.
he basically said, look, I'm not going to change my style. It's a message that I'm changing. And for most of us, when we like a particular, for example, artist,
Yeah.
most of the time it's a style. It's the way they come out. It's, for example, if it's rap music, it's the way they rap. It's the way
Yes.
they bring out. So basically for Tim and Pompey, I think what they've done is they've maintained what we like about them, their style of rap, their style
Yes.
of music. What they've changed is the message.
Yes.
What usually troubles, I think, the other people, for argument's sake,
Yeah,
there's a particular way, or we tend to accept to say this is how gospel music is supposed
Should
to kind
be.
of like sound. Yes, and most people will transition, for example, from like hip hop to want to, you know, into that soft kind of, you know, this is gospel.
Yeah.
And they just become strangers, so to say. It's like you're so used to someone, you know, energy and then the vibe.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden they want to
Change it.
Exactly.
And,
So I think with Team and Pompey, because of the fact that they maintain their style, they maintain their energy, they maintain but then rather just change the message from partying and booze and all that to basically just praising God. I think that's why it's like that, because you can still relate.
Yeah. To
Even
the
if
music.
you're not someone who's going to say, no, me, I'm not into gospel.
Yeah.
Because you're able to,
Relate
the
with
vibe
how
and
the vibe
exactly.
and,
So I think that's why it's like that with them.
Okay. Nice. So, big ups, Tim.
Yeah.
Great album. Yeah,
I haven't
Sonda.
heard any.
Is it? You should sample some songs, 2 or 3. Yeah, there's some.
I'll start trying to download or try to.
Yeah, there's some fire jams on it. Like, yeah, big ups. The wait was worth it, and quality music.
Yeah.
Who else recently switched? Ludo, my girl. Ludo Fresh also switched to gospel, to being a gospel artist. Whatever works. Recently, she graduated. What month is this? Is this November? Ludo, when did you graduate? Last month? This month? Sorry, I don't remember. But yeah, she was graduating, and she actually had a show in Lusaka. Yeah, it was November. Yeah, she had a show in Lusaka. So from that show that she had, that's where she actually announced to say she's actually switching, from being a circular artist to being a gospel artist. So whatever work she puts out there, poetry, music, she's a gospel artist now. So big ups to you, Ludo. I love that.
Amazing.
I love that for you too.
Wait,
Yeah.
quick one. Ludo.
Yeah. Ludo Fresh.
Ludo Fresh.
Is it?
Yes.
This one?
Yes.
I actually went for this show.
Is it?
Yeah, I was actually there.
All right. So okay.
So I'm
Is it? Yes. Let me just touch on Ludo a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Looks like a man.
Ludo? No.
Oh, okay.
So I met.
Actually,
I love her
I actually
poetry.
went,
Yes.
I actually went for her.
Is it?
She's a really good poet.
Yeah,
So
actually
I
went for
love
a
her.
show.
Musically, I don't know much.
Last
but
month.
I'll
poetry,
sample. I'll give you a sample of some of her songs. She's got a beautiful voice.
Yeah,
Really?
very,
Yes.
very.
I know
Very
her as a
beautiful
poet,
voice.
and I know her poems are always fire.
They're awesome,
I know
yes.
her as that poet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I
Controversial as well.
Very.
Yes. I met Ludo in 2016. I was still in Lusaka. Yeah, 2016. That's when I actually started getting into poetry. Like,
Full time.
is
Not
it
the high school one?
Is it food? Not the high school kind. Okay, we'll say yeah, like spoken word. Yeah, spoken word poetry. That's when I started getting, because I used to attend the Bittersweet Poetry. She used to be. Is she still part of Bittersweet Poetry? I don't seem ignorant, but yeah, no, I think she still is. Yes.
Okay.
So the Bittersweet Poetry shows they would have. I used to attend those shows, and I'd look at her and like really admire her craft.
Okay.
Every time, like beginning of 2016, when you see this, you watch. You see this, you listen. So when I now decided to get rid of my fears, 2016 Bittersweet Poetry Zambia had a poetry slam. Okay, and the requirements were you record yourself doing a poem and you post it on their page. Is it? Then you tag people, or the post with the most likes. You'll be amongst the top. Was it 10 people to like?
Perform?
Yeah,
Perform or open for them.
to battle it out. It was a slam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was a poetry slam. So we're battling for first position. So from then I'm like, okay, let me see. I just wrote something down, recorded myself, and put work out there. Then friends of friends were tagging friends of friends. Eventually I'm like, I'm not that good yet because I just started, so I don't have the guidance, I don't have the structure, but
You're just trying it
yeah, and I didn't expect, but it like the likes were like there, and I made it to the top. Was it 10 or 6 or 8? I don't remember.
Okay.
And yeah, we started having these rehearsals and yada yada. And I got to meet Ludo. So she came to one of these, and she was actually my mentor. She was given to me as my mentor. So I used to go to her place. She used to stay in Charleston.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. She used to stay in Charleston. And I would go and I'd go there. I used to find out, like, I every time I just be there like, Ludo, it's Ludo. I just used to see her and listen to her work and stuff like that. And she's a really sweet person, down to earth. Till this day, me and her like talk, we interact, and she's a really, really sweet person. So congratulations on the, switch from circular music, being a circular artist, to being a gospel artist. So yeah, we touched a little bit on Ludo. Congratulations. What else did I want us to touch on today? Men.
Men, eh?
Men.
Again.
It's always men.
Not with that face though. I can see his word.
Again. Let's get
In a
into it.
relationship setting,
Okay.
or even just generally, I feel like most men, some do. I won't generalize it to every man out there, but men don't. The fly. It's contaminated.
It's just not happening.
So men, I feel like men don't own up to their weaknesses. I think let's start with first, let's say, a relationship setting.
Yeah.
Okay? Men go through a lot. We all go through a lot, fact, but I feel like most times society likes to talk about women and what they go through and what men put women through, when there's women that put men through stuff
A
as
lot.
well. Yeah. I feel like there's not so much.
I know people.
Yeah, there's not.
Could be here, but I know
I also
people.
know people that hit their partners with slippers. Anyway,
Yes.
Okay.
And slaps.
anyway, yeah.
Out there.
Yeah, so men equally like go through stuff, and there's men that don't like hold and keep to themselves and don't necessarily, I want to show this persona of being the alpha
Yeah.
male, strong. I'm not going through why do you think, I know society and what society puts out there, like, I know there's that, but like if you look into it, like men not owning up to their weaknesses, or men not owning up to whatever it is they go through, and just like bottling up it when we come to like mental health issues as well, I think men should speak out more.
Yeah.
And
so-
should be able to have, let's say, a group of friends or people that can surround themselves with that are not judgy.
Yeah, people that you can talk to.
You can talk to,
exactly.
and you don't feel like somebody's looking down on you. And I feel men don't like to talk when you're with your guys. It's just
No. Everything has to be
was
okay.
like this,
It's fine.
You want
know?
to seem more manly, but then sometimes
Exactly.
it's
work
not
was
on the
okay.
inside.
You won't touch on okay, but guys, I think
this
mentally,
is what I'm going through.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think it's like what you said. It's a way society kind of like portrays man. The whole head of the house. Man has to be strong. A man is supposed to be a provider. A man is supposed to, So basically, it's like a man is not associated with anything weak.
Yeah.
So opening up sometimes is kind of like it kind of like makes that person feel as if they are weak.
They're weak.
Yeah, or they are unable to deal with their issues or sort out whatever problems they're going through. So, like you said, it's important to recognize and know like friends that you can talk to, especially with such, because the problem again is if you talk to the wrong person,
Your business will be out there.
exactly,
Yeah.
and then he goes out there and it's like he's failing to handle his business,
Yeah.
or he's his woman, exactly, stuff like that. And
Pit got government.
yeah, so
Zambia.
I don't know, I think it's
Got him.
yes, we need
Men go through it. Men go
crazy.
through.
Men not owning up to their weaknesses.
Yeah.
In the health setup, we've seen when a woman gets sick, she can easily rush to the hospital and be attended to. But for men, they will stay home because they feel by the time this person is coming to the hospital,
It's
the
like
disease will have already
yeah.
progressed so much you can't even do anything about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because they feel, no, I'm a man, I can't be going to the hospital just because I'm a headache in the hospital, just because I feel cold today, I should go to the hospital.
Yeah.
But then you don't know what's causing that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's again, it goes back to how you choose to handle yourself. It shouldn't be about what people say. You
Sure.
have to, as an individual, don't think about I'm a Nancy when they go through this, they do this. I should also be doing it like them. No, it should be an individual thing.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
society, not your friends, not what people are going. It should be an individual thing.
No,
And-
but also, I think it's about time we also embrace the whole social group kind of arrangements where we need to have these social groups, because
Why you talk about
exactly
real stuff.
yeah,
and I agree. I agree.
Why you can go there and open up and be vulnerable, but knowing that thing is going to stay there.
Yeah,
I think we
don't be
lack
judged about
that.
it. Yeah.
Because if such platforms are
Solution-based
exactly,
platforms
if
where
we
you
can
can sit
create such
down.
kind of
Yeah.
platforms, more people will know as they join, they'll be able to open up, and then solutions are kind of like you tend to have solutions from there.
Are you a man that speaks up about your, let's say, feelings or emotions?
open
Yeah,
up?
Do you
actually
open up?
I do, but not to anyone.
No, not to anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah. Could
Exactly.
be your
People that
partner,
you talk
could
to.
be
Yeah, actually,
your close
the
friends.
thing is, I actually wasn't that type of a person up until the person I'm with now.
Yeah.
Yes, she's an emotional person, and she's a person that likes to conversate.
Yeah.
I'm not so much of
Not many men are.
exactly.
You never are.
Yeah, but you know, because of the fact that she does give me a listening ear, it's really helped. So
Yeah.
when I'm going through, it's very hard, but
You try.
yeah,
for
I
the
do
sake
find
of,
a way of exactly, and it helps a lot.
Yeah.
It really helps.
Yeah, I personally appreciate a man that is able to, open up. If there's
Just
something
get it
wrong,
out.
talk about it. If there's anything bothering you, let's talk about it. Let's dissect it.
Especially when it's
Yeah.
just happened recently and you feel the need to talk about it. Don't bottle it up until to a point whereby there are now a lot of issues that you've been keeping to yourself, and then they now explode.
Yeah.
You bring up the other day you did this, the other day it was this,
Yeah.
and then sometime back you did so you've been holding on to all these emotions, all these things. Why
What's
did you just
the
talk
deal,
about it
bro?
the same deal? The
Yeah.
same time it happened. Because us women, we talk about it. If it happens today, I'll talk about it
Yeah.
today. And no wonder you say we nag.
No.
Because
Yeah.
I'll talk about it today. If you do it again tomorrow, I'll talk about it.
I always like referencing to, like, in such a situation, like what she said, Neo's mad. Like, guys, let's
Yeah.
not go to, in a relationship setting, let's not go to sleep upset with each other, because when we wake up in the morning, it's going to be difficult for us to, like, get
Talk to
back
each other,
in. Yeah.
exactly.
So at least if you try and even, no matter how difficult I feel like, if you try to at
address
least,
it just there and then.
when you wake up in the morning, at least you have where to start from. It won't be that awkward, it won't be that heavy, and
I think in almost every relationship I've been in, that's always the rule that I set up to say, okay, what are your rules for our relationship? How do you think we're going to work this out? He gives his side, I also give my side, and my rule. This rule is always there. Like, if we are mad at each other, we're upset, or there's an issue, let's deal with it
Let's iron
tonight.
it out.
Let's finish it today. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
this issue must not cross over to the next day. It's going to be difficult for us to talk about it.
Yeah.
We even sleep and wake up.
yeah, because when you wake up now, it's like, you don't
the
know if
awkwardness.
should I continue being mad?
Exactly.
Should I?
Yeah,
Then you know-
yeah, in that, like say,
Pride.
in limbo
Pride
now.
comes in, yeah.
Exactly. Now you know
So let's just talk. Even if it's 0 watt, let's talk about it. Let's end this issue. Tomorrow it should be another thing.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
All right. We were we're in boarding school,
Yeah.
college,
Another
boarding, college,
I'm still in boarding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boarding school, Kafiro boys, right?
Yeah.
I've got a good memory. Kafiro boys.
Amen.
Product of Kafiro boys.
Arguably the best school, boys' school in the country.
Oh, everybody says that about this.
Arguably, I mean, I don't know about you.
do
I
you
don't
say
know
that
what's
about your school?
Wait,
Oh,
is it the
about
best? Is your school the best boys' boarding school in the
What?
country?
What you
Boys.
mean? Boys.
I'm talking about exactly.
We were a girls'
why are you
school. The
disputing what I'm saying? The
The
best
hell you
boys'
mean? What are you
boarding
saying
school.
about us?
As in,
Because she's
what
disputing.
I know.
I've heard you say that, and then I've also heard another
Other
boy,
people, yeah.
Yeah, like
another
what?
guy say,
From
my
from
school
which
is arguably the best.
which school? is that?
Everybody
No,
says that
pay
about their
attention.
schools.
Please.
What technical school is in the southern province? Livingston,
Hillcrest.
Hillcrest.
Yeah.
Hillcrest.
boys' school, right?
No, Hillcrest is core.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Yes, Hillcrest. No, it's core.
It's cool.
Yes,
Cool.
Hillcrest
Oh
is core.
no, it is cool.
Okay, I think the person that was
It is
there
cool.
said that's the one of the best schools in the
Also
in
David Kaunda.
Oh,
No, well,
DK.
so here's the thing.
Arguably the best.
So
you
about
know.
with DK and Hillcrest, I think they don't make the it's the people that go there are not like their products.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So those guys usually select. Yes, they're good schools, but they only pick for example, Kafir. Like the majority of the guys that from Kafir boys, you write your grade 9s. They probably the top 10 will be sent to Hillcrest or either Hillcrest or DK.
Okay.
So those are not their products. It's like guys that were made from somewhere else.
Then they.
So it's like the Real Madrid, so to say. You know, I mean.
Calm down with the soccer.
So
the soccer references.
no, I want you to
Not
understand.
something that.
I want you to
not
understand.
friendly.
So it's basically there's this very good school that's
Yeah.
going to kind of open up your brains, make you
Nah,
understand,
bruh,
become the
I'm proud
genius.
of you. That's
And then-
arguably the best
When they
boarding
go to that
school in this
they also
country.
become the products. No, it's not.
Oh.
But then Benji,
Yeah.
when they go to let's say Hillcrest or Curfew or whatever, don't they now become a product
that
of
becomes
Because I'm a
No.
product. I was molded elsewhere,
But
I was taken
eventually,
to after I wrote my
Yeah.
9.
No, the foundation is what
afterwards-
matters.
Foundation.
Yes.
Must have been to like 100
No,
views.
believe you me, the
Rosemary Lawson is the foundation.
the
Yeah.
foundation matters, because the thing is, if wherever you're coming from, if you are you know, they don't instill the discipline in you, the ability to study, you being able to understand math and all that, you're not going to go to that school and
Okay.
excel.
Here's an example I'm going to give. I'm not shading anyone, by the way. I'm Kamambo. Do not misquote me. We had people who had really good grades.
Yes.
Really good grades. Like when we reported for school, they had stuck our, how which we are
Yeah.
coming from, how many
Yeah,
marks
yeah,
you
yeah,
got.
yeah.
And you see this person's name, they've got 400 and something marks. Then you're there in the 300 and something. And then you go to class and they're doing
You
better
had
than this
300.
person. Calm down.
That's not the focus.
That's not the point.
Nah, I'm asking. Okay.
And then you're in class and then they're doing better than this person, And
You
you're
know
thinking,
what?
Baby, focus.
It's how it just
I'm-
picked on.
I'm trying to understand how. No, I'm trying to understand why you didn't remain in grade 9, but instead found yourself
Excuse me.
with,
With
300.
not 300.
No, no.
flat. Maybe
350.
something.
No, yeah, 399, babe.
Okay.
399.
Okay, fair enough.
399 and then somebody
Fair
got
enough.
a 475,
Yeah.
and then you're in this class together with this person. And you who got a 399.
Okay,
You're doing better than this person who got a 475.
Yeah.
Like, what
Where's
do you
the
have to say
balance?
about that? Is it about foundation?
Yes, it is. So
How did this person get a 475?
So here's the thing. You discover that the people that I'll give an example with myself. There was a time when I literally didn't understand what education was. School. For me, it was
At one
going.
point, you just ask yourself,
You know,
what is this?
it's like
What are we doing?
You going tests and then you pass, you fail.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But then so when you look at I've progressed. I'm one person who's had that type of a trajectory progression. I wasn't very good, but
Okay.
as time went by, I kept becoming
Better.
So one thing that helped me, yes, the background was there. The foundation was there. We were taught, but I just didn't, at the time I didn't understand to say, like what's the importance. But then as my grade, as grade 8, 9, 10, you start realizing, actually you need to study. You need to do this. You need to do. For me to earn these marks, I'm supposed to study. I'm supposed to. So as I started doing that, I started getting better, and that's why it's been like that. So
Sorry to cut you, but I think, real sorry.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to an individual as well.
Yes.
Yeah, because we will not say everybody at Curfew was moving like that. No. I think it comes down to you as an individual and, the work you're putting in, what you were
Yeah.
expecting to get out of it, basically. I think, bruh.
and realization.
Muka
Anyway.
mambo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Support your
Peace,
property.
yeah. Yeah.
About that school. We did hear about that school a couple of times.
You did, eh?
You heard about it?
What did you hear?
Nothing good.
Yeah.
There's two good things sitting next to you right now. So what are you saying? Take that back. Take that back. All right.
Take back my
Okay. The main topic of today's episode is reality, and with regards to relationships. You know how, I think especially with us females, when we watch these rom-coms,
We expect that.
we idealize how we want our relationships to be, and we kind of put pressure, I think I'll say this, even on the people we're dating, on the people that are dating us.
Yeah.
We watch these rom-coms and it's like, I want my relationship to be like this. I'm expecting roses every day. I'm expecting you to open the door for me when I'm entering the car all the time. I'm expecting you to do this and yada 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 yada. Reality versus fiction. Okay? How do you think this messes up relationships? The idealizing these things we watch, these songs, these romantic songs we listen to, and we're hearing these words, and it's like, people are getting married.
Someone just got hit.
People are getting married.
I mean,
I'm not getting cuffed. Yeah.
I want to smoke cuff to problem.
I'm not getting cuffed, yo. Just playing, please. Come, cuff me, whoever you are out there. Light moment. So, yeah. Reality versus fiction. What's the balance? So, when people idealize, what they watch, bring it back to base. Like, what's your take on that? Yeah.
I think we should just be not too expectant in relationships. Be content with what your partner is able to offer. Unrealistic expectations are what bring about problems. You see, especially comparisons. Again, that's another issue that I've noted. You have a friend who's in a relationship where the guy does all these fancy things for them. They take them out. They're driving these nice cars. I think someone mentioned this. That was in school yesterday. One of the lecturers gave this example. And then you're here admiring because you also want that. Do you even know where those things are coming from or what that person is actually doing?
Yeah.
Do you know what your friend is succumbing to be enjoying those kind of luxuries? Be content with what you have. If a person is even putting in even a little bit of effort, it should be appreciated.
You count for something.
I think back when I was younger, I was also that type of girl, very naive, very expectant, very what. But then I've gotten older, and I think I've matured, and I know to say whatever is there, let's deal with it. Let's work
not
with
settling as well.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely not settling.
Not like whatever has come, I'll accept. No, like if my man is able to do the basic things that he can do for me in a relationship, or
we're meeting each other halfway.
It's a partnership. It's not just like I should be receiving here. I'm the woman.
Yeah.
You're a man. You're supposed to provide. No, like it's 50-50. We're in this together. It's a partnership. We're friends. We're in a relationship. That kind of thing. Things run smoothly. Yeah. Not if one is expectant all the time.
Yeah. I also think it's important to be, there's supposed to be friendship in a relationship. Yeah. Actually, there's supposed to be friendship first before the relationship.
I agree.
Because as friends, you accept me for who I am.
Flows
that's one thing. Exactly, my flows. You'll be able to say, while we're going, for example, for going out, you'll be able to say, she's going to start the fight, or he's a type that does this and that's a type. Yeah. So you accept each other's flows and you look after each other based on that. But that's one. So if there's that in a relationship, I think there'll be a lot of reality rather than fiction, so to say. Because if you go into a relationship and it's a relationship, there are those fancy things, like you said, opening the door and flowers and then so it's like
romantic dates.
Exactly. So you're only looking at it from the relationship aspect, and you take out. So if the friendship is not there, every time whatever the relationship requires, if it doesn't work, then all of a sudden it's like you're not doing your part.
Yeah.
If you hit a bump, like I always say, I think in relation with that, it's like when you hit a bump in a relationship, maybe you have a fight or something. If you don't build on having a friendship first, okay, your relationship hits a bump. That friendship aspect of your relationship is what's going to help you and save whatever is happening in that situation. Because if you don't have that foundation, the friendship part, if you don't have that and you just hit a bump, it's like moods, pride, attitude and all those things. But if there's a friendship aspect, you come down to, okay, I know this person, I know this person gets like this when he's like this or when she's like this, and it's like, okay, how do we navigate this? And you're able to at least both put your pride aside and work on on that whole,
And also, a friend of mine, very good friend of mine, told me something about the relationship. He actually said, look, there's certain things that people will never tell you, especially relationship and love, because those two go together. So I was saying, look, we learn to love people as we go on, but then the truth is this: at some point the love is going to go. If the friendship is not there, the relationship is going to die. So he was saying the truth of the matter is, if you're in a relationship, there'll be a point when you guys are going to be in love. There's a point when you hate each other, you fall out of love.
Yes, true.
If you've got the friendship, if there's friendship, your friendship will carry you up until you rekindle your love. And then so it's that. But people will not want to acknowledge, to say people fall in love and fall out of love while they're still in a relationship. And you still need to keep going and working on, what are some of the things that we're not doing? What is it that we've, because I've been in the relationship for a long time now. And the truth is, sometimes you kind of like get complacent, so to say, because everything is there.
Yeah.
So
you don't have to put in the work.
Exactly.
Become relaxed.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
So
Yeah.
it affects the other part, and
Yeah.
it's a two-way thing. The other person will equally do the same.
Yeah.
So there is that part where you kind of like, so you need to reset and say, you know what, we're not doing this. Okay, let's start. We used to do this, like we used to do that. So during that period, your friendship will carry you. So there's supposed to be that.
Yeah. Anyway, I think even people that get into these relationships for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, fiction, or maybe somebody comes. This guy is just appealing to my eyes. There's nothing else. I can't talk to this guy.
Nothing
I
in
can't
common.
relate to this. Nothing. There's nothing.
there.
Literally, we sit down to have a
In
conversation, and it's just, you look cute. Thank you. Okay, that's it. This person has no goals. This person has no ambition. It's just bland. Like it's just So it's just because I see Pachi and Sophie. This guy is cute, and that's all I'm going for. That's what I'm going with because I just want.
It happens, Benjamin.
It really does.
I mean, I'm not disputing.
Facts.
I know. I'm not
Just
disputing.
because this guy is handsome to the eye, appealing
Exactly.
to the eye. That's all.
It's like the brain is not
So it's
there.
for fiction. Now you know
It's
when
like
you
the brain up
have
there is just for decorations, huh?
you have issues. This person can't even handle this. This person can't even like help you get through certain stuff. You guys can't
They
talk
keep
about.
saying you'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Like you
I
can't
know I'll be fine.
conversate.
What are you going to do about it?
How are we going to
Yeah.
guys, get into relationships for the right reasons and build a friendship as well as you go. I mean, we learn every day, especially with love and relationships.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a daily,
dynamic.
you learn your
Never
partner
changes.
every day. Yeah, you learn each other every day, and yeah, pretty much. So
Grow into it.
yeah. Let's see. We are all in the medical field,
Yeah.
and
Are we?
Yeah. Don't make me
you know what?
Please don't make me
You
talk
know-
my profession. I should think so. Well, now I don't know.
You know, I can't. We're all in the medical field, guys, and there's a lot of misconceptions about so many things that happen at the hospital, the workplace, and
Our daily bread.
and yada. I want to start with one controversial one, the misconception that's around oral sex.
Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh, God.
That's what he said.
Oh
I'm just
my
playing.
God.
I'm just playing. You know what?
Okay.
All right, yeah,
Okay.
please. back into it,
Making
yes.
some people uncomfortable.
I don't
Some
know.
people are becoming
Misconceptions around-
uncomfortable.
Extremely. This is a very.
Okay.
I don't
Right.
like.
People had bad experiences.
But we need these are things.
Ah.
You see, these are things we need to like
Okay.
talk about
Exactly.
easily.
Ask the question.
Yeah,
The
so-
answer will be given accordingly.
So please, I want Brenda to take this one, please. Misconceptions around oral sex. What?
Whoa. What exactly? What misconception? Is it okay? Is it bad?
Yeah. Like, there's people that speak on it being a bad thing and it not being a bad thing. Like it's
Okay.
People that speak on it being a bad thing are me. I'm the people.
health.
Okay.
Okay,
so-
health. When we bring in the health aspect of.
Yeah,
Of it.
exactly.
I know
So,
there's pleasure
I
that
think-
people find
exactly.
in that yada, but when we bring in the health
Can
aspect
diocese.
of it, yeah. You know?
Yeah. Like
Even
you
if
said,
you
I
say
think it's,
sorry.
it's a two-way
Yeah.
thing. So
Even if you say we test each other for
from
HIV, but then there's other things.
yeah, from
So
the
now,
medical
down
point
there.
of view, it's a no. Don't.
It's a very big
Okay.
no for me.
It's no. There are
Medical or
a
not.
lot of things that are down there that shouldn't be in the mouth.
Exactly.
And there are a lot of things that are in the mouth that shouldn't go down there.
Yeah.
That's that. So that's from the medical
aspect of
aspect of it.
it. Away from the medical
Away
aspect.
from the
Let's go to the spiritual.
away from
Ooh.
we're not dealing with ghosts here.
Ooh, I didn't see that one coming.
Then from the other side of it, the social, I think it comes to it's up to you and what you believe in. If it works for you, I mean, who are we to?
We don't judge
Yes,
here.
woo. If you come to me and I'm at work and you ask me, I'm going to give you based on the fact that I'm working and on evidence based, like facts.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the risks.
Yeah.
And I'll probably won't encourage you to do it. You know, that would be me. You go out there, the decision you make, I mean,
it's up to you.
That's exactly. I think that would be my answer on that one.
So nakupasani advice. Yeah, it's up to you.
So medically,
but medically, it's not
don't.
good medically. It's bad medically. Like
I don't know why you were trying to fight me.
All right, another misconception. I think
bad experience. Who knows?
No, I didn't have a bad experience. I think I'm just working in the medical field. I saw something that really frightened me.
You get to see a lot of things actually. You get to see a lot of things. Yeah.
So you wanted to try and saw something.
I didn't want to
and
try.
then you kind of like backed out.
This happened when I was still a student, and I was very young at the time. I didn't even know. I heard of it. Like, there's oral sex, people do this and that. I was like, really? Oh my God, really? You can do something like that? Is that normal? As in, obviously, as a young girl, it was very abnormal for me. Like, this isn't right. How can someone do something like this? And then when I was a student, and then this person came with this sickness, and then we found out the history, like how they.
This is what you were doing.
They were doing this, and then now they had this big wound at the mouth, cancerous, and what it was smelling, and what I was like, never.
Yeah.
And that was it for me.
Yeah, so I think that's the answer.
That's
you
the answer.
Road,
yeah.
Bro.
Okay, so another misconception.
Don't do that.
Yeah, another misconception I will tackle or want you guys to address is a pregnant lady, a pregnant female. You know, this generation we're living in, where people are identifying themselves as trees. Identifying themselves as trees and bricks, but a pregnant female person has a husband or a hubby or a partner that let's say sleeps around on the side. The misconceptions that come with, if this man sleeps around, I have complications, or maybe I had a miscarriage because he was sleeping around and yada yada. As medical personnel, not during delivery, even like pre. Even during the course of the pregnancy. Like, I'm pregnant, e.g.
We've heard of those a lot.
I'm pregnant, then my man's is going cheating about the place, taking his business everywhere, you know, and then I miscarry. Do you think, as a medical personnel, it's anything that can be explained with science to say, okay, he goes to sleep around your pregnancies,
no, let's not say no, Benjamin. Scientifically, the only thing that he's exposing, if he's sleeping around and then he's also sleeping with this pregnant woman, he's exposing her to whatever he's coming with.
STIs
and
that could affect.
Delivery road to her pregnancy. That's what might make her.
Yeah.
But nothing like there's no connection. Like, if they don't sleep together and then he's going around sleeping, she can deliver normally. Nothing really happens. I think it's just more of a moral thing. You can't have someone who's pregnant for you. Your wife is home pregnant with your child, and then you're out here doing the most.
Putting your business
everywhere.
Just
have some respect for someone who's carrying your child. I think that's why they say these things, to scare them into not doing these things.
Yeah.
Because
so
it's just
I think it also about what you believe in.
Yes.
Yeah, it also comes to belief.
Yeah.
So for some people, they'll swear to tell you this happened. Like, he did this, the following day this happened. And some people will tell you to say, nah, we know the man, like, he's been from the time.
And anyway, a lot of things come down to like miscarrying and whatnot, stress, pressure, even the STIs and whatnot.
So I'm here pregnant for this guy, and he's out there doing all these
the pressures
things. A pregnant woman doesn't have to go through all this stress.
Okay. Last misconception we're going to tackle. I'm a pharmacy personnel, so it's not necessarily hands-on with patients the way these guys are. She's a nurse, he's a clinic officer, so he dissects, he looks at this, she does the same, sees this. So how do you guys deal with looking at patients from the opposite sex that come with, let's say, things that are exposed to you, you're seeing these things, and how do you deal with that? Even if it's nothing that serious, so somebody just comes, oh no, doctor, boob out.
Well,
Yeah, how do you, especially with you being in a relationship,
Yeah.
and
So-
I think with you, we'll go that route.
I think over time, when I started out, it used to be a bit awkward. But I mean, I've been practicing for 10 years now, so
Something that
it's right now it's a normal thing, like you know. But starting out, yes, there was that bit of awkwardness. So and as always, when you're in such a situation, ideally, or the way it is, you're supposed to, especially when it comes, if you need to examine someone, especially to do with breasts and their private parts.
Yeah.
You know, you call in
A neutral person, female person.
It's a female
Okay.
person, yes.
Okay.
So every time there is that person, it kind of like that eases.
Yeah.
You know, like that awkwardness just goes away.
Yeah.
You know, because there's another person there,
Yeah.
and so now you're just doing your job.
Yeah.
Other than when it's just the two of you.
Yeah.
Like I said, when it started out, it used to be a bit awkward. You know, there was you're there shaking a bit, but overall,
Got used to
but
it.
now it's like it's a
All right.
straightforward thing.
Baby girl.
Yeah, as he's saying, it's a bit strange. I think it's easier when there's someone of the same gender as the patient to handle them.
To make it,
I
yeah.
think the challenge that I mostly have is dealing with someone who's like old enough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Then they come with this problem, and then you have to now like look at them. That's like been a problem for me. It really makes me feel some type of way, like uncomfortable, like and then when you have no choice, you're the only one on duty, you have to do that. It's very disheartening. But then at the end of the day, it's your job, and you're trying to help this person. So
Okay.
what
So
can we do?
misconception again around that is, let's say cute guy comes, nothing serious,
Never.
professional.
No matter how cute he is, if the patient's never.
Cute chick, not shiny,
Like
moral, yeah, never.
Nah.
No, Tasha.
That's the
I
good
got
part
you.
about
Yeah,
our health. We
yeah.
are taught from the conception of our courses. We're taught professionalism.
Yeah.
We're taught how to handle these people. We're taught about how to handle such situations and everything like that.
Plus-
So we go in with that.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't know
Becomes
about
like a
I don't know
song.
about you guys, but for me, as long as it's a patient, I don't know. It's like immediately I just reach
Your
the
mind
hospital
switches. Yeah.
premises. It's like everything just goes out. It's like, oh,
I'm
it's
at
work,
Yeah.
you know.
No, it's the same with
So
us. as well.
it doesn't matter how the
Doesn't
person
matter.
looks.
Yeah.
As like
Never.
you only
Never.
tend to realize it maybe if someone else says, "Ish, you attending to that one? She's cute." And like, which one? Like the
Whenever
one
you
that
look at
just walked
faces,
out. Is like,
The time,
you
one
know,
time,
for me, I needed to attend to
Yeah,
her,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
so I
Yeah.
if I look at your face, there must be something on your face that has brought you to the hospital.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
Because I want to look at how cute you are.
exactly.
Okay.
Very
All right.
unprofessional.
Alrighty. All right. So last week, in the previous episode, as we were ending, introduced Smash or Pass, and that has been modified to this or that. Yeah, due to chatter here and there. So as we exit, I have a couple of questions. It's a this or that game that I want you guys to play along to. Yeah. There's nothing extra. This is a PG, user-friendly podcast, Yeah, so let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. All right, so this or that, eh? Night in or night out?
Night in.
Can I do both?
You
Oh, I just
just
have to pick one.
Yeah, this or that. Night in or night out?
This is one night. You need to choose.
Yeah.
Staying in or you're going
Yeah.
out.
Today's a Saturday.
I'm-
There we go. Today's a Saturday. Today's a yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
are you stepping out or are you?
I'm definitely stepping in.
Today's a Friday.
I'm
Are you
staying
going
in.
to drink? Are you going to
Nah, actually, I think I'm an in person
Yeah,
now.
night in person.
Yeah.
All right. Whiskey or wine?
I'll take
Gin.
wine.
I've got a yo gin.
Okay, whiskey. I mean,
Okay,
yeah,
no, please,
but
that's your
yeah,
preference.
exactly.
Okay,
It's-
gin?
Yeah, I would on any day. I would,
Gin.
I'll take
Okay.
wine.
All right. Netflix or DSTV?
Netflix.
please.
Netflix all
that even
day,
a question?
every day.
Oh, sure, is it even
But
a question?
DSTV guys, it's still bringing us
Well,
things.
for sport,
Shows that we were watching when we were 4,
I know.
3, 5. You
It's
know,
Christmas,
I mean-
it's Christmas period, by the way.
brought the same.
Get ready for them
Same
Hallmark
rom
movies.
yeah.
com.
So
Same
it's-
Netflix, eh?
Netflix.
All right.
Netflix.
plan ahead or live in the moment?
Plan ahead.
I think I used to be a live in the moment kind of person, but now
Plan ahead, eh? Never know what's coming.
Yeah.
Text person or call person? Which one are you? You rather text? Call.
Please don't.
I think
call
I'm a
me.
call person. I would rather just get it over with.
Please don't call me.
Like
Text
sometimes I would go for like hours without touching my phone. So
Is it?
I'd
Call.
rather call.
Okay. Morning person or night owl?
me. I'm a night owl. I can stay up at night on my phone.
Yes, you can.
Night.
Night?
Yeah.
Morning.
I struggle waking up.
Yeah, me too.
All right. So with this one, you're going to go with it however you're going to go with it. Don't ask me what I mean.
Okay.
Light skin or dark skin?
Chocolate.
Dating.
And see, that's what I said. So
Just
Dating. I'll date a dark skin.
Okay.
I'll date my fellow light skin. You got issues. You got issues.
all right.
Chocolate.
Vanilla or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Okay, we get it.
Get it, Benji.
ShopRite or cause okay, here we're limited where we are in Mufulira, guys. So in terms of supermarkets, so I think we just have ShopRite and Choppers, is it?
yeah.
Yeah. These are the big supermarkets we have. So ShopRite or Choppers?
Lowest prices you can trust.
All day.
I mean, I do both. Like I go to shop.
No.
get something,
Preference
something.
between the
Preference.
two. This or that.
Honestly, neither. If I had a choice of
Damn.
to be honest,
Manila.
ne? I like
Okay,
pay,
this
but
one is
then-
going to have a
okay,
biased
ShopRite.
eh? OV. This one's going to have a biased answer. It's the last one. Lusaka or Kopala?
Lusaka.
We're from Lusaka, guys. So OV.
It's hard out there, but it's Lusaka. And it's for business. Loser.
Okay, this was a fun episode for me.
It was
a really fun episode, and I'm glad you guys joined us for this one. And a big thank you to Trisha Banda, a big thank you to Benjamin Musonda for making time to sit down with your girl and have this talk, have this conversation, have this chat. I'm grateful, appreciate you all, and yeah, Ziko Mokwambili, Natasha.
Peace.
Natasha? Yeah. All right, so
having
one.
us.
You're welcome.
One more time, thank you to Cafe Wani and production manager, production crew. Thank you so much. You guys are putting in the work, and I appreciate you all big time. So I'll catch you guys next week.
Peace.
Tune in. Yeah, sharp. Banana. Advance, guys.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's your weird ass.